In an interesting twist of events, baby Waylon is hanging out with Wally. Hi, pretty boy. Are you having fun back at home? What do you think? So Waylon has been living with my barn manager, Rachel, for the past few months. He was in training, and then as he grew, he had some really huge growth spurts. There was a couple conformational issues, and I'm going to go into very little detail, but basically with one of his feet that is going to hinder him from being a show horse, if I'm going to just be completely blunt. Now, his mama, Cool, if you were following a couple years ago, she passed away last March. She hasn't had another foal with this conformational issue before, but unfortunately, as he grew, it just kept getting worse. We kept trying to work with specialty farriers. We even did a surgery, and it would work for a little bit, but as he grew, it just got worse and worse, and he got less sound. Now, potentially, he could be a trail horse, little walk trot horse, something like that. The plan is for him still to be Rachel's, essentially. She loves him. He is besties with her gelding, Chrome. He's just been living out in the pasture, but he does need some specialty shoeing for a little bit because he's still growing, and the farrier is not able to go as far out to her place as it is easy for him to come here, since he already comes here for a couple of things. So Waylon's going to be visiting for a little while. He's going to be hanging out with Wally. He's going to be getting his shoes done. Wally, are you glad to have a friend that's like a big boy? He's not an old pregnant cranky lady or an old cranky man. He's like a little teenage boy like you. So just know Waylon's good. He's out in the pasture. While our plan for him didn't work out, it doesn't mean we're not going to love him and take care of him through it. I'm not going to necessarily go into all the details or show you necessarily what we're dealing with, because you can understand everyone's going to think they know better than my vets and my specialty farrier and things like that. And that's just not something I want to invite in. All you got to know is he's being taken care of and not discarded. And if you breed long enough, you'll run into a conformational issue that kind of takes away your hopes and dreams for that animal, and not everyone's going to talk about it. Not everyone's going to show that not everything works out and not every horse comes out the way you had hoped and dreamed of, right? But he's out here getting muddy, rolling, eating grass. Well, you're eating a weed right now. Why'd you do that, huh? And you're just as gorgeous as ever, and we love you so much. So for those asking about baby Waylon, he's home for a little while, hanging out with Wally, and then once we get him to a spot where he doesn't need the specialty farrier anymore, he will go back to Rachel's and hang out with her gelding Chrome, and just know he's taken care of. But while he's here, you'll see more of him.